maybe after. Thanks. Welcome to cfmotosiderider. Here we are up in the Lingham Lake area around the Hydroline Trail, enjoying all the water puddles, having a blast going through water. You saw there was like 12 of us. We're all together here going through that one deep puddle, and then we went through another one, and now we're on a trail. I didn't realize, I thought we're going into Lingham Lake, but we're actually north of Lingham Lake here, up the Hydroline, and we're taking a trail into Flinton, and I didn't know at the time. I just found out later on. So here I am running around in the woods, not knowing where I was going. So anyways, we're cruising along, and here we're about a couple kilometers into the bush, hitting some pretty rough terrain here as well. I think this is where I bottomed out right there. Yeah. Couple of hard hits, but it was all right. Didn't wreck the machine or anything. I looked underneath, everything was cool. There's some pretty rough trails in here, but you know what, there's guys with side-by-sides behind us coming through, and I don't know how they made it through this really narrow trail. Here was a really rough spot. I think I had a bottom out here too. The old Suzuki Eiger just makes it through everything. A lot of Cfmotos on this trip, a lot of Zforces. So here we are, we're taking a break. We went about a kilometer down the trail. Trees had been knocked down from previous tornado that went through the area, so we had to turn around. There was no possible way through, and we just took a break. And we're heading back out onto the Hydroline here, onto the trail. And we're going at a good clip here, just buzzing around. And actually, I didn't know at the time, we were actually heading to Lake Scudamata. And here I thought we were going to Lingham Lake, and meanwhile, we're going away from Lingham Lake. But anyways, trails are pretty wet. We must have had a lot of rain before. See, this video was taken about 3 weeks ago, and I don't really remember what the weather was like. So anyways, here we are. We finally made it to Lake Scudamata. I'm going to check out the water. Oh, I guess I'm going to check it out a little deeper than I thought I might. I just drove in a little bit. It's a bit of a boat launch here. I like riding my ATV or my side-by-side in the water for some reason. Here we are on Lake Scudamata. Never been here before. Quite a ride getting in here. A lot of fun. That's a nice lake. Dana knows how to have lunch. I'm jealous.
I know how to cook a lot of weird things.
It's a weird places, so it makes me laugh. Alright, now we're leaving Lake Scudamata, and I don't know where I'm going. I'm just along for the ride. So we actually had 3 Cfmoto Zforces on this trip. We had a 500, a 600, and an 800. And I've been riding with these guys quite a bit, and they got high mileage on these machines, and they're getting all over the place, going up and down rocks, hills, riding it rough, and they're lasting, they're durable. They're hanging in there with anything. And sometimes we also have a guy comes out with a Zforce 800 EX, and he's got his all decked out with all kinds of accessories, and he has no problems either. He goes anywhere that anybody goes. And of course, I'm riding the Suzuki because I didn't have a trailer that fits my Zforce 800. Now I do, so that's why I'm riding the Suzuki Eiger on this trip. So there we go. We took another break and heading back down the trail on the power line and heading towards the parking lot where we unloaded. I thought this was the end of the day, but there's more to come. So we had to come back to these two big deep water holes again. Legs up. Don't want wet boots. Got through that one, and now we're hitting the last one. What a good bunch of people to ride with, though. I've been really enjoying the last few rides. Since I met these guys, we're having a good time out in the trails, and they're long days, but lots of fun. And we had a few mishaps over the last few rides, but we get through it. It's all part of the adventure. Just going to get off here and get a shot of everybody coming through the water hole. Beautiful skies that day as well. There's a Polaris. Well, I got to get back on. So here we are. We're back in the parking lot. I didn't know, but I thought this was the end of the day. I loaded my ATV back up on the trailer. Everybody started hollering at me, hey, we're just taking a break. We haven't got to Lingham Lake yet. So after this, we went into Lingham Lake. And that'll be part 2. And you don't want to miss that one.